competitive nature. Can you repeat the question? And I'll kind of go back through it.
Yeah.
You know, yeah,
So,
yeah.
okay. So my first question would be, from your experience, what separates a physical average player from a high-performing athlete on the field?
Mhm. There's a lot of things that can separate players. Just from my knowledge of both playing high school, college, pro, being involved in youth sports, especially outside of the US from an American standpoint, I think what you have to look at are two factors. So you have the intangibles, and the measurables. So from a measurable standpoint, you're going to talk about your height, your weight, your speed, your strength, things of that nature that are very much you can test. Whether that's a combine test, things of that nature. And then you have your intangibles. So that's going to be your guys that have the heart, the mindset, they process the game at an elite level so they can overcome lack of the measurable qualities and still be a great player. Like for instance, I have a student that we have with us. He's a linebacker here at the NFL Academies from Germany. He does not have measurables. Like his height, he's too short, he's too slow, he's not strong enough, but he might be the best player on our team just because of the way that he processes the game, his knowledge, his leadership. He has elevated his ability beyond what his physical attributes say he could be. So when you're talking about an elite player, I think it takes a bit of both. I think you need the God-given measurables, but you really need those intangibles because you can be as athletic, the most athletic person in the world, but if you cannot process this game at a high level, with 11
Mhm.
people playing and things coming at you from different directions and read your eye keys and go and make the tackle or go make the catch or make that block or do all of that what's required, then you're not going to be an elite player. So again, I always look at the first thing that's going to catch my eye is your measurables. The second thing that's really going to separate you is going to be your intangibles. It's going to be how hard do you play? Can you make that tackle? Can you read that block? Can you go make that catch? And can you actually play the game at a high level and process the game at a high level?
Okay, that's interesting.
Mhm.
And from this perspective, how can we uh, put this on the young athletes' hands?
Mhm. I think with that, it comes into developing not only players, but developing coaches. So you guys are on this call. I thank you for that. But it's about you cannot develop an undeveloped player with an undeveloped coach. So coaches need to be developed so that they can therefore be the best teacher. They can be able to pass off that information to their player. They can simplify complex situations and complex calls to make sure that the player can think clearly, think fast, react, and use what they're seeing and trust what they're seeing to be great players. So if someone's not the fastest player, but they diagnose a play really quickly, they make up for that lost step in a 40-yard dash. So I think the key is just making sure that when you teach something, don't call plays to call plays. Call plays because you can execute at a high level. Because football is hard enough, it's going to be even more hard when you have to think. So, if your feet are stuck because you're thinking, you're going to be slow. So this game is fast, it's physical. So simplify your calls. Make sure that kids understand their responsibilities, make sure they understand the why behind what they're doing and how they're one of 11 and it's not just one person on the field doing things. That's something that we try to teach here is that we try to simplify so our kids can play fast. It's if I can talk to you about safety rotation and cat blitzes, and I can talk to you about different formations and coverages and try to talk over someone's head, then that doesn't make anyone better. What's going to make people better is when you can simplify the complex so people can understand why you're doing it, how to execute it. They can play fast, they can play free. Sometimes that person who may not have all those measurables and all that speed, they're a better
Mhm.
football player because they process this so much faster.
Exactly. I think that that's something very important, right? Because nowadays, um, the football is even faster than it was. And
Mhm.
I mean, I was a football player and I have this experience with, for example, Monterrey.
Mhm.
Monterrey Tech,
Yes.
Borregos.
Yep.
So they are quick, they are strong, they are very technical athletes.
Mhm.
And that's, I think, what you taught them,
Yes,
right? What NFL Academy is trying to taught those kind of
exactly.
athletes.
Exactly. We're trying to
So
make sure that we play fast, we play physical.
exactly.
Sometimes another thing in football is if you play a physical brand of football, if you keep hitting and you're in shape and you consistently can just run as fast in the fourth quarter as you could in the first quarter, you're going to tire the other team out. So just because they
Hmm.
come out hard and fast and they're hitting you, that's where being in shape really starts to play is when you get into that third quarter, that fourth quarter. If you can still run and hit like you were in the first quarter, even if you're outmatched, your your cardiovascular system, your strength is going to shine through just because you keep playing longer and longer and longer. So when you simplify and play fast, and when you're in great shape, good things are going to happen. Sorry.
Hey, it's great.
Yeah, continue. I interrupted you there.
Yeah. Okay. So facing that, do you think that the young athletes over value size and explosiveness?
I think coaches overvalue size and explosiveness.
Mhm.
I, myself included. When I look for an athlete, I'm going to look at their measurables because that's the thing that catches their eye. Um, but at some point, you have to turn on the film. You have to play the game. Just because someone can jump 11 feet or, almost 3.5 meters in a broad jump does not mean that they're going to be an excellent football player. They're just an excellent athlete. So as a coach, it's either you got to pull the football player out of that great athlete, or you have to take this kid who's already a great football player and make them a better athlete. So I think kids do it. I think coaches do it. We rely on those intangibles. You see it in the NFL every year. Somebody shows up at the NFL Combine. They have a great 40 and a great broad jump and vertical, and they're strong. But when you turn on the tape, you don't see the same person that you see when it's in shorts and a t-shirt at the combine. So what makes you think after playing football for 4 years at Miami, what makes you think that he's going to be this big difference maker when he gets to the NFL just because he's athletic? He was that person before he got to the NFL combine. So I think sometimes we all do overvalue it, but at the same time, if someone you see is a decent player that has that athleticism, you also see that they may have something in reserve. And I understand that's contradicting what I'm saying, but you may see that they have something that's lacking. They're not able to use that athleticism. So what is it? Are they not processing the game? Do you need to spend more time in the classroom teaching them? Do you need to slow it down on the field by doing walkthroughs? So I think every student learns differently. Every student is motivated differently. So it's a coach's job to understand that. And it's our job as coaches to teach it, test it, teach it, test it, teach it, test it, repeat until it's game time. And then you go back and you review it, and then you teach it, test it, play again, review. We're constantly on that kind of method. I mean, it's one of the only sports in the world where you practice for 6 days a week, spend 10 hours a day watching film and practicing and lifting weights, and then you get to play for 3 hours. Like there's so much practice time that sometimes we forget it's okay to have someone focus on, like for me as a former receiver, my coach would tell me, hey, today I want you to work on your footwork. I don't care about you catching this ball or doing this. Like today's all about your footwork. Make sure
Hmm.
everything you do, you have perfect footwork. Okay, and then as I worked on that, okay, today we're really going to work on catching. Make sure you catch every ball. Even if your footwork's not right, really focus on catching the ball. And so we made little goals each day together so that by Saturday or Sunday, whenever the game was, I was kind of dialed in. I was like, I worked on my footwork this week. I made sure I got this many catches in. I did not make a missed assignment at practice because I was dialed in on this. I worked on my releases because this week I see a lot of man-to-man coverage. So I would spend extra time doing that. So it's just, again, I know I'm going a little bit all over the place. So please slow me down, ask questions, any of that. But yeah, I think sometimes coaches overestimate the measurables, so do
Hmm.
players. But at the end of the day, when you line up, it doesn't matter how you got to that field, you got to play ball. Doesn't matter how big, how small. Some of the best players I ever played with, Calvin Johnson,
Mhm.
most athletic, big, fast, strong. Then you look at a guy like Tavon Austin. They play the same position, and Tavon's this tall and Calvin's this tall, but they're able to do something similar. You see the same thing with offensive and defensive linemen. Yeah, for the most part, offensive linemen have to be a certain size, but even at defensive linemen, Aaron Donald is undersized,
Mhm.
but he's arguably one of the greatest defensive linemen in the history of the game. So it's just things that the intangibles are also part of it, and that's something that you really have to take away with.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, in this part, I mean, how we can taught this to the coaches.
Mhm. I think it's just one of those things where you just have to communicate it. I think um, coaches know this, but sometimes they don't think about it or they don't talk about it. It has to be consistent, just like, for us, our core pillars. We have certain phrases with our team and we try to relate everything back to it. So, for us, it's the team comes first. That's number one. Then number two would be we're all connected. So you see how the fingers are connected. So we're all connected all the time. Doesn't matter if you're in school, on the field, in the city, we're always connected. What you do is going to impact this team, whether positively or negatively. So we're all connected. What's important now? So WIN, what's important now is number three. Then from there, you go to own your actions. So you own your actions. So if I make a mistake, I have to be able to face whatever the repercussions of that, positive or negative. I have to be the one to look myself in the mirror, look my team. I own my actions. If I made that mistake or if I did that great play, like you got to own it both sides and then never flinch. So you ball up your fist, you never flinch. So that's our thing. Team comes first. We're all connected. What's important now? Own your actions and never flinch. That's our core pillars. That's what we do every day. And
Okay.
that's who we are in the
Mhm.
classroom, on the field, off the field. That's what we do. So everything relates back to that. And then the other phrase that we use a lot is smart, fast, physical, fundamental football players that do whatever it takes to win and leave no doubt. So like if our coach, when we talk about it, if to be a smart, fast, physical football player, first thing is smart. You have to be smart. You have to process this game because doubt is a heavy load. So when I say doubt, that means you're confused. And when I say it's a heavy load, that means it's heavy on you. So when you're confused and you don't know what's going on, doubt is a heavy load. So doubt's going to trickle all the way down your body. It's going to stop you shooting your hands fast. It's going to stop your feet from moving. So doubt is a heavy load. And those are things that we talked with our coaches are. If a kid's in doubt, they're not going to play fast. So how do we remove doubt? We teach it, we test it. We teach it, we test it. We teach it, we test it. And then we film every practice. So when we go back, that's your review. So we teach it in the classroom, we test it on the field, then we review it from the film that we watch. And we drill that into our coach's head. If I turn around and looked at one of my coaches and did this right here, they would say we're all connected all the time. They would know that because it's in their head because we consistently use that. And that's the other word of the day is just consistency. Coaches have to be consistent. Players have to be consistent. This sport is beautiful. It's a wonderful sport that teaches a lot about yourself, a lot of teamwork, but you have to be very consistent, whether you're a coach or you're a player, because if you're not consistently doing the right things, you're going to fall behind.
Exactly. And also, I think that this is the work from the coaches, right? This is
Mhm.
a task from the coaches, not
Yeah.
just taught them those four pillars that you mentioned,
Yeah.
that core, but also this part where, I mean, it could be a very talented athlete, it could be a very intelligent athlete, but
Mhm.
the thing is that the discipline that the athlete have, not just in the sport, in their life, is very important. And it's our job and the job of the coaches to taught them these kind of things.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And that's why sometimes things that are happening outside of football impact football. You
Mhm.
see it every day, even in your own personal life. Like if I got in a fight with my wife, I'm going to be thinking about that and I'm not going to be free on the field. The kids have their own lives, coaches have their own lives. So it's sometimes you have to either compartmentalize and leave that where it is because you can't do anything about it when you're on the field. You can't pick up the phone and call the person you need to talk to or do whatever, but it's about using that and dropping it at the field, focusing on the task at hand. It's that next play mentality that every coach talks about. Like, you made a great play, first down. Okay, next play, we got 35 seconds, 40 seconds to get the play in and run the next play. So let's go, next play mentality. It's the same thing with coaches. It's the same thing with all of us. We have things going on in our life. We have to be able to compartmentalize that and move forward. And it's a testament to life. You always have to move forward. Um, so what now? What, like, we have to move, continue whatever's happened, good or bad. Life is going to continue. We have to use that and move forward. Use it as confidence if it's something good. If it's something negative, drop it and know that you're going to get better.
Yeah, and that's also another thing, right? Because we have to add the physical demand that the
Mhm.
athlete have during the game, during the training, to this whole life that they have, right?
Absolutely.
So, another question. I'm very interested in your personal and also professional experience. What is the biggest difference you see between how athletes train and how they actually perform in the games?
Well, you're not going to do something in a game that you haven't practiced. Like, that's just fact. You're not going to be able to, magically run this route perfectly if you've never done it in practice. You're magically not going to strike your hands in the perfect place every single time when you haven't practiced it. Um, so I think from a physical demand space, you have to demand perfection, understanding that you're never going to be that. There's always going to be something that's not right. If you hit the perfect placement with your hands on a block, well, your feet weren't right, or maybe you were laid off the ball if you're a defensive lineman, or maybe as a DB, they got into your chest a little too quickly, or as a receiver, the DB got his hand on you. So you have to know that just because a bad second can impact the next five. It's the same thing. It's like a bad 2 minutes can impact the next 2 days. You have to have, again, the next play mentality. So, um, yeah, it's just that's all it is just you got to kind of keep moving forward, keep working forward. Coaches have to do the same thing. They have to drop what's at the door and focus on the kids, understanding they learn different, understand that they not only do they learn differently, but they also have their own problems. So you have to be a bit of a coach, a father figure. You have to be, you're not their friend. That's the other part that I think sometimes coaches can, they kind of tear that line is like, even with my staff, we work together. We can be friendly off the field, but my role is a little bit like elevated. So, while we are friendly, sometimes I can't be their best friend because I also have to be their boss. With your players, you can be friendly with them, you can joke around with them, you can be loving towards them, you can be very interested in their life, but you also have to set the boundary of I'm also your coach. I'm going to get on you. I'm going to demand excellence. You have to set that boundary so that, like, while they know you're there for them through everything, if they go through a breakup, if they're homesick, if they have something going on outside of football, you're there for them. You are someone they can look to for support, but you also have to have the boundary where you can be their coach and give them the hard truths of things where, hey, you're not doing right. Like today, I had to talk to one of our kids. He's from Nigeria. This kid has offers from all over the US. You're talking about Boise State, Auburn, Texas Tech, all these other places. He didn't show up at practice yesterday. He then missed workouts this morning. And so I just had a call with him and I was like, hey, football's not for everybody. Is this something you really want? Heart to heart, I'm not mad at you. This isn't my life. I've done what I needed to do. I played where I played. The door's shut behind me. I can't go back and play at the University of Georgia. I can't go back and play for the Detroit Lions. They don't want me anymore. My body can't take it and they're not signing me. But you could have that. What do you want and what are you willing to do for it? You're missing practice. Why? You didn't call the coach. You didn't call the trainer. You didn't tell us if you were sick. We're about to break down your door to make sure you were still okay. You got to communicate. If you want this, great. Let's do it together. If you don't want this, just tell me. I'm not mad at you. It's your life. Live it how you want to. But if you tell me this is what you want, I'm going to hold you to that standard I want to be a Division I football player. Okay, you have the measurables. Let's get the intangibles right. All right. So that's what I'm going to be focused on. Well, part of the intangibles is being responsible. That's showing up on time, being prepared, not having us have to worry about you. Well, and I told him straight up, I was like, if we were at Boise State or Georgia or in the NFL, I was like, I would have fined you because they're paying you a lot of money to be there for doing this. And this is the second time in 2 weeks you've done this. So I would have probably cut you. I would have sent your butt home. But right now you're learning this lesson. So those are things that I have conversations with our best players. I don't care who you are. The standard's the standard. If you fall below it, we've sent one of our best linebacker 2 years ago. We sent him home. We're like, you just can't get right. You need to get more mature. We love you. We're still here for you, but you're making it more difficult on our team because we're letting you get away with something that's not up to the standard of the rest of the team. So we let him go. Kid that we have at Florida State right now, we kicked him off the team. He signed with Florida State. He was not holding the standard. Great. When
That's
Florida State called me about him, I told him, hey, this kid is a good kid. He's not malicious. He's got a lot of talent, but he is a coach killer. He is someone who is at times difficult to deal with because he just doesn't show up when he's supposed to show up. But again, I love the kid. I thought he was a fantastic person, but he just was unreliable as a player. So I told him that. They still took him because they see what he could be. And he may turn out that way. If he matures himself, this kid could be an NFL player, but he's got to mature and got to get ready for that level of commitment.
that's it. Commitment, right?
Yeah, and I
It's an
know, guys,
important thing.
apologies for my lack of Spanish. If I'm talking too fast, please slow me down.
Nah, no worries, no worries. Anybody have another question for Chris? Anybody have anything to ask? Perdón. Cualquiera que tenga alguna otra pregunta que le podamos hacer a Chris, que quieran, hasta el momento de lo que hemos platicado con él, pues hemos platicado justamente esta cuestión de compromiso, la parte de las demandas físicas que tienen justamente los atletas. Yo ahorita mismo les voy a hacer otra pregunta. Si quieren ir escribiendo sus preguntitas ahí en el chat y ahorita las leemos sin ningún inconveniente, ¿vale? Okay, Chris, I have another question for you.
Yep.
Uh, Facing the physical demands that these sports have, how can we tell the coaches or how us as coaches can um, view, interpret when the athlete is dropping off the performance because of
Mhm.
the the sport is very
Yeah.
difficult.
Yes, absolutely. So, things we pay attention to are recovery. So we want to really be dialed into recovery, right? So our kids, luckily, we have, um, oh, I just blanked on the name of the little shirt that they wear with the GPS tracker. Catapult. So we wear like catapult technology, so it has a GPS, so we track the load amount that they're putting on their legs. So it's really good because we see week to week how much kids are running. So if we see a week where they're really spiked because maybe there's some injuries or maybe there's more plays for them in that week, we see that their load has been spiked, so we want to back them off so that they can be fresh when they get into games. You also do hydration testing and things of that nature because that's the quickest way to have a soft tissue injury. We also track things like sleep. We have a nutritionist, so we do watch what they eat. And we try to do everything we can because, again, soft tissue injuries happen, but they're usually due to diet or hydration and then load management. So those are kind of the three things we pay attention to. That's what our performance staff is kind of tasked with. But we want to make sure that we give them every opportunity to be recovered, whether that's massage, dry needling, game readies, boots, cold tubs, all of that stuff is great. But at the end of the day, if you're not eating right, sleeping right, then and hydrating right, then you're at risk. So those are things we really pay attention to from a practice standpoint. If we see everything tearing down, we might alter our practice where either we don't go as long or maybe something we used to run through, we go to a jog through, just so they can still see the rep. They can get the rep mentally. It's just not at the same speed as the rest of practice, and try to dial it back a little bit. Those are things that we do to try to, deal with fatigue or anything of that nature. Because at the end of the day, football, again, we practice so much, it gets repetitive. Kids get tired. Maybe they were up all night studying or traveling or doing something else. So it's just understanding their bodies, teaching them to understand their bodies, as well.
Yeah, that's something that really happens here in Mexico because it's not just the training, it's not just the school, it's also the transportation between the school to the field, from the field to their houses. So
Mhm.
that's a very important thing. And oh well, in terms of planification on the training, how
Mhm.
can coaches can planificate the trainings? I mean,
Mhm.
for example, right now in Burros Blancos, we are on the juvenile season.
Mhm.
So, would you say that it is important for us to, uh, yeah, make any practice less, um, less hard as other days or something like that?
I think coaches are going to know their team, and also you need to know your identity. What are you trying to accomplish? Things of that nature. But everything comes down to communication, with coaches. So, for example, if the defensive coordinator wants to see certain coverages or wants to see certain plays from an offense, communicate that with the offensive staff or draw the card up. And just make sure that like everything's communicated, you know what you're trying to do. And there might be reps you can steal during practice because your offensive coordinator was like, oh, you want to see, a sell route or like that concept. Okay, great. Well, we're going to run it in team at this time. So make sure your corner and your safety that you want to see, maybe they can steal this rep against us. And you can communicate in that regard. But I think the other thing is that practice should also be about the coaches. Things that we do at practice are also preparing the coaches. So, fortunately, we do have a very solid team. And in Europe in particular, we've been very successful against the other opponents. But for me, it's about reps. So it's about my kids getting reps against someone other than their teammates. It's also about my coaches getting reps with situational football. So if it's, second and long, I want them to know, okay, I'm thinking it's second and long. Here's the down, here's the distance, here's the time on the clock, here's the score. We're gonna get to third and short, and if we get stopped, do we have four downs to play? And so they're thinking ahead as well, trying to be, not just being like, I'm just gonna call inside zone to the right. Why? Like, why are you doing it? Okay, if you're the offensive line coach and you're like, hey, I love when we go power. Okay, or I love outside zone. Okay, you love outside zone. That's awesome. But what formation, what down and distance, which hash, like that's where football knowledge really starts to elevate, your communication within your staff, and understanding why you're making certain play calls. What is it? What are you trying to accomplish? Are you setting up a play for later? And that's where communication is just key across the board. So everyone's dialed into the game plan. Everybody knows the why you're doing things. And sometimes you're running the ball in third and short because you're like, well, our defense is playing really, really good. So let's go ahead and punt this ball, change the field position because they have a bad punter. So then we're going to get the ball back at the 50 instead of backed up on the 20. So it's just knowing the situation, your staff, your team, and coaches really communicating together. Whether you're a DB coach, you still need to talk with the offensive coordinator because you might learn something. Same thing with our offensive line coach. Sit with our DB coach. You might learn more about coverage and what's doing and how they rotate shells, who they're bringing on blitzes. Because if all of a sudden, the backs or the linebackers bump over, well, somebody's got to fill that. You got to have a sound defense. So the safety is going to roll down, which means this opposite safety is going to roll high. So now you're going to know the coverage as an offensive lineman. You can teach that to your offensive line, because they're seeing all of this, you know, and so you can teach it then. So again, knowledge is power. Power means your kids are going to play fast, especially when you can teach it really well.
But then again, we come back to this evaluation, right?
Hmm.
evaluation during the training, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. You have to have a rhyme and a reason. You have to have an identity. Um, you need to know what you do well. Self-scouting is always very important. You have to understand what you're doing, what you do well, and how often are you practicing. So if you're running plays that you never call in a game, or coverages or blitzes that you actually never call, is that a wasted rep? Sometimes yes, sometimes no, but you need to know when and where you're calling it. So if you spend, you know, every day running a blitz that you've called one time in 3 games, self-scout that, understand that may not be great to practice, but we do this really well, and this is what we need to get better at. So maybe we call that instead. Those are just ideas to do. And it also could excite the kids a little bit because, practice is getting fun. We're stopping the offense, or if you're on the offense, you're scoring a lot of touchdowns. So it makes practice a little bit more fun, but also competitive. Coaches are competitive by nature. That's why you're doing the job. You love kids, you love teaching, and you're competitive. That's a coach.
Yeah, sure. We have a question here from Jorge Luna.
Mhm.
Uh, the question is, how can we make this philosophy of what's important now to be developed in the team and also to make the players to be interested in?
Um, well, it has to be your core value. So it has to be what's drilled into their head. So if you want to say what's important now, like it's got to be on the back of your t-shirts. It's got to be something that you consistently say. It can't just be they hear it one time in the weight room or one time in a team meeting. It's got to be across the board everywhere they go. Good play, bad play. You can be like, hey, you're watching a play on tape. Boom, boom, boom. Hey, this is a great play. Blah, blah, blah. Plays over. What's important now? What's important now is that we get lined up. It's a 2-minute drill. Let's go. Okay, what's important now? What's next? So what now? What? Like let's keep it moving. And then even when they're talking to you about, hey, yeah, I messed up on that play. I'm sorry, coach. Like I don't know what I was thinking. Hey, what's important now is the next play. Hey, we'll talk about that later. Let the play go. Can't change it. We'll move on. What's important now is that you go out there and you make that tackle on third down right now. It's not what happened 3 plays ago where you gave up, you missed a tackle and the guy scored a touchdown. I don't care. We can get back to each other. We watch film on Monday. Let's get to what's important now, which is this game. Everything's got to be repetitive. It's got to be ingrained into the players. Just like, we have our pillars, those are our pillars. All of our kids. One thing we do start our year with is what Coach Hagan has done, our head coach. He starts every single year. He divides the team into six different leadership groups. So he picks 6 leaders on the team. Offense, defense doesn't matter. He picks 6 leaders on the team, and they have to go around campus with what we say. So they have to know, smart, fast, physical, fundamental, and they have to take videos of themselves at different stops on campus as they're doing. It's a little bit of a conditioning test. It's a leadership test, and they have to go all around campus and they have to say it and they have to show us so that when they get there at the end of the journey, and this is day one of camp, they have to have a song put together and they have to show the videos of them doing that together. So, that stuff's beat into their head. It's consistent. And then we make them every night during camp and stuff like that right there. We'll have a group come up and we'll do something fun where they have to almost make fun of coaches. They'll make fun of what's important now. They'll come up with their own little thing. We'll show tape. We'll do different things like that right there. You have to make it fun, but you have to make it memorable. And I know hopefully that answered Jorge.
Yeah, sure, sure it does. I mean, for example, I heard this part of win, but it's like on the field, right? One of our
Mhm.
coaches, it was like, as you mentioned, it doesn't matter. You did it wrong, but we have to face the next play. That's what is important.
Oh yeah, I had a coach, Sean Jefferson, was my receiver coach for the Detroit Lions and then with the Tennessee Titans when I was there for a year. Sean played like 12 years as an NFL receiver. His son, Van Jefferson is Van's name. He started with LA and then spent some time with the Falcons and with the Steelers. Van's played like 6 or 7 years. Um, anyways, when we would play, he would tell us the lines that you see is just a chalk line. I don't care how you get to where you get. If you say if it's a curl route that you have to run, you need to be where you need to be when the quarterback needs to get you the ball. Never screw up the quarterback. He was like, that is lines on a chalkboard. You can you can run it however you want in a game, but be where the quarterback needs you to be when he needs you to be there. He goes, the rest of it I'll correct on Monday. So if you didn't have a good release or you got jammed up and you can't get to 12 back to 10, but you can get to 10 and turn around and catch the ball, he's like, just do that. I'll correct what was wrong when we get to film on Monday. He's like, I don't care right now. I need you to play fast. I need you to play physical. Just be there when he needs you there. And that's what he preached. He was just like, hey, I'll correct it on Monday. I don't care what happened in the first quarter. You had 100 yards in the first quarter. Great. Don't care. We got to go win this game in the fourth quarter. And there's 2 minutes left. Catch the ball. I don't care if you had 5 drops. The next ball that comes to you, catch the ball. That's what's important now.
Yeah,
So,
that's great. That's great. I also feel the emotion, right? It's
yeah.
like, I don't know, it's like being again on the field.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. It's part of
so
life. All part of life.
exactly. Yeah, this is applicable also for the lifestyle. I mean, it's something that we can apply us as no players anymore
Mhm.
in our careers, in our day to day, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Another question. What are the most common physical mistakes that you see in developing players?
Footwork.
Football.
Footwork. Everybody's footwork is bad. Receivers taking false steps, linebackers taking false steps where they should be drop. It's full pass. Quarterback catches it, goes right here, and they go forward instead of like dropping into their zone or finding their man. Offensive linemen making a bad step. Everything that I see a lot of in development is footwork based. It's having a good base, being in a football position. Those are things that you see a lot of. The way we try to train it is we start every single day with ladders and bag drills to try to get our feet right.
Mhm.
So we have about 6 ropes out there, and our kids, as soon as we break from warming up, like stretches, coach brings them up, they break it down, and they go straight into the ladders and they start doing different ladder drills and things like that. Then we go straight into the bags because it's a bit of conditioning, but it's also teaching their feet to work with their eyes and things of that nature is what we're trying to do in that regard to try to make their feet better. That's a lot of the common things you see, especially for young players, is just getting their footwork correct. Linemen not stepping the right direction in unison, like, that happens quite frequently. Linemen have to have great feet, hand-eye coordination. So, they have to be able to see a blitz or a twist or a stunt or anything like that right there, and they got to pass it off. So they got to be really, really good with their feet and their hands. Same thing with a receiver, same thing with a DB, same thing with the linebacker. Everybody has to have good feet in this sport. So that's the things you got to train. I think you need to train more than you realize is your footwork. So footwork and then your eyes, your eye placement. What are your keys? All right, am I watching through that tight end, through the mesh point between the running back and the quarterback? Am I watching the guard as a DB? What am I looking at as a receiver? Am I paying attention to my alignment, my assignment, my adjustment, safety rotation, linebackers bossed over? What are my eye keys when I'm trying to do all of this? And so I think, those are the things that kids need to work on is processing the game, knowledge of the game, and then most importantly, it's just your footwork. You're going to get stronger in the gym. You're going to do a lot of that. So my 2 things I want our kids to do is their footwork and plyometrics. Plyometrics, because you got to be able to jump, you got to be able to change direction, getting that football stance. Those are like the big key points of our program is plyometrics in the weight room. We got to be able to move. We got to be able to jump. We got to be able to change direction, hurdles, flexibility, but then just your footwork. Always work on your footwork. That's
Okay,
got to be
okay.
second nature.
Yeah, and also for the alignment, right?
Yeah.
Always is footwork.
Oh, yeah. Big time. It's everybody on the field has to have good foot. Like if you're the quarterback, you have to have good footwork. Quarterbacks they can take a lot of missteps depending on are they right foot forward or are they left foot forward? Or if they're mesh point, are they taking the right steps? Are they reading the right keys? Like every position has to have good eye keys and good footwork.
Okay, that's great. Another question, in this same matter, in your opinion, what does a game-ready football athlete look like?
How is an athlete, when do I think they're ready?
Yes, exactly.
Well, the game's coming regardless, so you better get ready. But no, I
Anticipation,
think
right?
well, I think it comes back to how prepared are you? Um, is your group prepared? What have you run well in practice? You know, if you have some random plays that you haven't executed well in practice, then you might want to avoid them in a game. So it's also about being smart coaches, is putting your players in the best position to be successful, knowing what you do well, executing. And you know, it's okay to have a wrinkle here, a wrinkle there, meaning that you have like a special play or something that you want to do. But, you know, understanding your players, understanding what they do well and putting them in a place to succeed. That's when you know they're game ready, is when they can execute what you're going to call. So whether your play sheet is 10 plays or your play sheet's 400 plays, if you can run all 400, that's great. You have a big arsenal that your kids can execute. But if you have 10 plays that you do really, really well, focus on those and those other like, you know, you're as an offensive coordinator, you're only going to call 60-ish plays a game, 65 plays a game. Great. If you got 10 that you do really, really well and you call them two or three times, each, well, that's 30 plays. That's half the game. So the other 30 plays are things that you do pretty well. But, you know, always put your kids in the best position to be successful. That's how you're going to be game ready, is knowing your personnel, knowing your kids, knowing what they do well, and just, you know, making sure you've done your job at getting them ready. You know, again, it comes back to teach it, test it, review it. So if you've taught it, you've tested it, you've reviewed it, you should know what's going to be good and what's not going to be good.
Okay, okay. So do you think that the current training methods fully prepare athletes for a real game intensity?
Yeah, I think you have to train the way you want to play. So if you want to play fast, you have to train fast. If you want to play a hurry up style of offense, then you need to practice a hurry up style of offense because that's also conditioning. You know, fatigue, things like that. People make mistakes when they're tired. That's why there's a lot more mistakes in the second, third, fourth quarter than there are in the first quarter. You know, you get rid of the nerves and everybody's playing fast, physical. You got to go and keep moving on. So I think that's part of it is that you have to train the way you want your kids to play. So we actually start our days, some practices with what we call fast five. Our quarterbacks have to call the play. Our coaches are off the field. We spot the ball. Quarterbacks got to call the play. They got to signal the play out. They got to run it almost like a 2-minute drill. Defense is doing the same. It's like our headsets went out. You can't look to the sideline. You just got to go. And so if you know they're calling those plays and they're doing that, then they're tested, they're ready to go. But we're testing them to think fast, to react, to process, and to play fast. So, you know, those are things that if you want to do that as a team, that's what you do. If you want to line up and milk the clock, then you need to also have plays in there during practice where you're like, all right, we're going to milk it. Let's practice it. 4-minute offense. All right, we're going to sit here. We're going to call a freeze play. Kids look over, they get the signal. They know you're not snapping the ball, and you just do what you got to do. You make sure you use that clock. So, um, yeah, but as far as training, again, I always come back to what are you doing in the weight room to get the kids right? It needs to be applicable to the field. So, again, your power cleans, your curls, your plyometrics, you know, what's making them better jumping rope, like planks, like everything's core related. If you're an offensive lineman, you better have a good core. If you're a receiver, you're a linebacker, everything comes through your core. So when you explode it through a player, it's coming through your legs, through your core, and you're exploding into things. So your training methods need to align with what you're trying to do. And your position specific stuff too when you're in practice.
Okay, that's great.
Yeah.
And let's talk about fatigue during the season.
Mhm.
What are the first signs that an athlete is not recovering properly?
It depends on the athlete. I think every athlete's individual. That's where coaches getting to know your players is pretty important because you can see it on their face, how they're practicing, things of that nature kind of show up. So I think that's part of it. That's where we're also lucky with having the GPS trackers, um, in our stuff so we can track their load management. But fatigue's going to happen. Football is a long season. It's a physical season. People are coming off of injuries. You're never, after the first game of the year, you're pretty much never going to be 100%. You're going to have a sore ankle or knee or shoulder or neck or whatever the case may be. It's just, can you push them to whatever their wall is? So everybody's got a wall that you get to and you just can't go any further. So it's just about pushing it a little further, pushing it a little further, pushing it a little further. And it's just about also understanding your athlete, understanding sometimes they may need a recovery day because you're like, okay, if I give them Thursday off, he's going to be ready to go on Saturday. All right, great. So we're going to back him off on Thursday. We're going to do Fast Friday where we're in shorts and a t-shirt, and then he's going to be ready to play on Saturday. Or hey, he tweaked his hamstring, so this week we're really going to hold him back during the week. We're just going to test him, but he's going to get all the mental reps when we're doing walkthroughs. So when we're watching film, he's making the calls in the room. All right, when we're doing walkthroughs before practice, after practice, that person's making all the calls. So they're getting their reps in that regard. But yeah,
Okay, that's awesome. And do you think that, or how can we face this part when the accumulated fatigue affects the decision making of the players?
yeah, that happens because when you get tired, you don't think. That's where being in shape really comes into play. So if you're a team that runs a lot and can get them in shape in the preseason, it's going to carry you over because like I said, doubt is a heavy load. Fatigue's also heavy. So if you're fatigued, you're not going to think clearly because you're going to be thinking about my breathing, my this, my that. I'm tired, and your mind's not focused on what's in front of you and what you need to accomplish. So sometimes it is to get the player out for a couple plays or a series. Whether that's practice or a game. It's also making sure that you're really pushing them during preseason and early in the season to make sure they have their cardiovascular system going. And we've pushed pretty far in that so that they do have that when they come back off an injury, whether it's a small injury or a major injury, make sure they're getting back to the same level of running ability and just their breathing and things of that nature. But yeah, it's also maybe cutting back on practice. So, if you do a lot of 9-on-7 or one-on-ones or 11 on 11, as a coaching staff, if you're talking and your defensive coordinator is like, yeah, my D line, we've had two guys injured, so they're taking a lot of reps. Let's back it off. Okay, great. O line, when we usually do 9-on-7, you guys go over and do some individual D line. We're going to actually walk through some stuff so that they're not getting as many reps. That's where like communication can be key between the coaches and just understanding their players and what's happening. Because an O line coach may be like, no, I need to see reps. Well, D line coach is like, wait, I only have 5 guys this week that are going, we're playing a 4-3. So I got 4 playing, I only got one rotation guy. They've taken every rep in practice on both sides, both scout team and this. They need a break. And so whatever your line coach is, hey, let's talk about this. Maybe your offensive line guys can give you a look, or maybe we can just walk through it so everybody can see everything.
Yeah, sure. That is important because I probably we all face that part, right?
Mhm.
When it's just me and there's no other guy to make the
Yeah,
practice,
yeah.
so it's
It happens a
very
lot.
difficult. Yeah,
Yeah, whether injury or they're just not available or they have school or whatever the case may be, like it
exactly.
does happen.
It does. It does. Another thing, what habits do elite players have that younger athletes usually don't, and they probably could
Mhm.
develop?
It's learning how to be a professional. In the NFL, we talk about learning to be a pro. So some kids like football because of what football gives to them. It gives you friends, it gives you status, it gives you certain things in life, and they like that. Or maybe they just like playing with their friends. That's fine too. Whatever influences you. But there are a few special individuals that do this the right way, and they eat, sleep, breathe this sport. They understand it at such a high level, and this is their way out. And so they're so focused on that. It's about being a pro. It's about taking care of your body. It's about hydrating. Like again, hydration, you're making sure you're well fed, you sleep, you do all the things right there. You've studied the tape. You watch as much tape as your coach does. If I think about Calvin Johnson again. I mentioned him earlier. Calvin was hurt one game. We were playing the Green Bay Packers. And so we're sitting there, and right before the game, Calvin had been injured all week, so he'd not taken any reps. But we thought, oh, he's going to play in the game. It's Calvin. He always plays. So we're sitting there, and all week, he didn't practice. And so we get to the game, and he's just like, I can't go. Like, I just can't. So he's down. Well, I get moved over to Calvin's position because usually I was playing the X receiver, so to the short side of the field. But because Calvin was out, they moved me to the Z side to run all of his plays. So right before the game, Calvin walks up and hands me a sheet of paper, and he was like, had all the defensive backs and the linebackers, and he's like, "This is what they do. This is how they attack you. This is what they do well. These are some tells. If he has his left foot forward, he's always going back. If he's got his right foot forward, he's going to attack you and press. If this safety, if he's at 11 and a half yards, he's rolling down. If he's at 12 or more, he's going back to the middle of the field. If he's at 10, he's coming down and fitting the C gap." Like all these details from the way Calvin watched film was on that piece of paper. And he was telling me how people play against players because I'm about the same size as Calvin. I don't weigh as much as he did, but as far as height and stuff, we were about the same. So that's what he had written down. And he shared me his notes, but it showed you the type of detail he went into. And then seeing him in the room, like I would get to the facility at 5:30 in the morning and or about 6 in the morning, Calvin would already have worked out. He's already worked out, got his workout in for the day. He's sitting in the training room. There's nothing really wrong with him. He's just getting treatment on his hamstrings because he's had a few hamstring tears. So he's doing some strengthening exercises. Or maybe he's in the cold tub or the hot tub, or maybe he's in the sauna. Everything he was doing. And then the quarterbacks meet at 6:30 in the morning. So he's grabbing breakfast and sitting with the quarterback. So everything he did was intentional. And he treated the game like the way it should be treated as a profession. He was a true professional. He handled his business like a professional. And if you love it the way he did, he didn't care about the notoriety. He cared about football because he loved football. And those are guys that you learn a lot from. A guy like my college teammate, my pro teammate, current or reigning MVP, Matthew Stafford. Matthew is a true professional, and you can tell by the way that he dictates things, the way he demands excellence of everyone around him. Matthew doesn't let things slide. Like he's the team leader. If you are not holding what he thinks is good enough, he will get you out. Hey, get out. You don't know what you're doing. Get out. You're not messing up my drill and my team because you don't know what to do. Go study your playbook. Like that was the type of leader he is. And so those are guys that you want to show young players how to be like. Like they don't accept excuses. If you didn't get something done, it's because you didn't care enough to get it done, and therefore you're bringing the rest of the team down and get them out. I don't care if you're the first overall draft pick. You're not doing what we need to do to win. Because that's the thing. Players, coaches, they don't care how you got there. They only care how you're going to help us win. So that's the key to it all. If you can help us win, you got a job. So, and that's kind of the things that I learned as a pro is to handle my business, be a professional, make sure my body is ready to go, make sure my mental side I'm ready to go. And if both of those are taken care of, then I'm good. You know, then it comes down to my ability. Can I execute the play at a high enough level? Sometimes yes, sometimes no. I got cut. Sometimes I wasn't, my body was okay, I knew what to do. I just wasn't good enough. And I'm okay with that because I was prepared as best I could. I just physically wasn't better than someone else. Hey, I did everything I could. So I can look myself in the mirror. But when you can't look yourself in the mirror and know you gave everything, that's when all that doubt and that reflection, you're like, oh, I could have done this, I could have done that. My career, I know for a fact that I pulled out more years than I probably should have as an athlete. There's things I could have done differently, but at the end of the day, I know I worked hard. I know I was prepared. I know I knew the offensive plays. And that's my career is what it is, and I'm proud of that. So, those are things for young players is just have someone who is a true leader that holds everyone accountable and that is a true pro. Body's right, mind's right. They know what to do and they hold their teammates accountable. When a player-led team goes, your team's going to be great. Players got to lead the team. The coaches can't always lead. Players got to step up and say exactly what's going on. Oh, I think you're on mute.
Yeah, sure. Sorry. I was going to ask you something like that. If you have a piece of advice to a young athlete about and also the coaches about the physical development, what would it be,
Hmm.
right? But you already said
Yeah.
consistency.
Yeah, it's consistency. It's all consistency. Know what? So the other thing is kids need to write down their goals. Write down what your goals are. Share them with your coach. Because if you tell me, like, I didn't write that on the paper, if you tell me that's what you want, I'm holding you to what you want. That's not what I want for you. It's what you told me that you want. So for our kids, they're like, I want to be a Division I NCAA player. Okay, great. If that's what you want, this is what it takes to be there. And you can't doubt it because I was one. You can't doubt it because my head coach coached at North Carolina and Notre Dame and Cal. He knows what it looks like. My defensive coordinator, which you guys met, Chase played at Boise. He played in the NFL. My offensive coordinator, Clay, who you guys will speak with, played at Miami. My new linebacker coach played at Arizona State. Like, we have people that have done it. So if you tell me this is what you want, we know what it looks like. Just like your coaches. They know what success looks like. They know what it takes to be an elite player at this level. So if they write that down and tell you this is what they want, hold them to it. I think another thing that we do that's really cool is we make our kids grade themselves. Tell me what you saw. So it makes them go back and watch themselves. Every time we scrimmage, every time we play a game, they grade themselves. Coaches obviously grade them and do all that, but they go back and they watch and grade themselves. And they're like, I scored a 78. Okay. For us, it's got to be 78 or above. If you played below a 78, it's not good enough. If you played above a 78, it's okay. If you were a 90 or above, you played really, really well. So 78 is kind of the did you help us win or did you not help us win type situation. But I think kids grading themselves also holds them responsible for, hey, why didn't you play better? Well, I wasn't mentally prepared. What are you going to do differently? Well, your goal is to be at this, so this is what you still want. You need to be prepared because you got to do this, and this. It goes back to my Nigerian student not showing up for practice. What do you want? And I told him, if you don't want this, that's fine. Just tell me. It's not my life. It's your life. I'm not mad at you. I'll still love you forever. But if you don't want this, tell me because guess what? There's a lot of kids that do, and I'll pour into them too. If you do want this and you tell me that's your goal, then I'm going to hold you to that. And if you're not adhering to it, then I'm going to let you know. I don't care if I hurt your feelings. That's fine. I'm not here to be your friend. I'm here to help you be the best version of yourself. I'm here to help you be the best version in the classroom, on the field, off the field, because that's what's going to take you the furthest in life. But again, that's how I handle it is goals, accountability, consistency.
Thank you. Thank you for that. Let me ask to the other people if they have any question for you, just to, to finish the session. And
Mhm.
in advance, I really thank you for all your knowledge and all the information that you share with us.
Yeah, and I know it's been a lot of information, but if you guys got questions, obviously you can text me or call me. I'm an open book. I've spoken a lot tonight, but hopefully there's at least one or two things you can take out of my everything I've said that hopefully helps.
Thank you for that. ¿Alguien más que tenga alguna pregunta ya para finalizar la sesión con Chris? Lo que necesiten, lo que ocupen, justo también es lo que está mencionando Chris, que pues también, ¿no? Eh, Directamente podemos preguntarle lo que queramos y después surgen otras preguntas, pues ya podemos también después aclararlas con él. Pero pues justo, los invito, por ejemplo, Coach Giovanni, no sé si tenga alguna pregunta. El Coach Luna lo vi por ahí. Si tengan alguna pregunta para Chris. I think that was it.
Okay.
Okay, so uh, thank you again, Chris. Thank you very much for the opportunity to be with you and your staff, the NFL Academy, and really thank you. I mean, it's something that we have to be prepared for, right?
Mhm. Yeah.
And your knowledge, your information, and the information that your staff can give us, it would be awesome. There's a question. Give me a second. Okay. Uh, oh, yeah. They were thanking you about the information and also to see you soon for the NFL Academy combine.
Yeah, we'll be back next year. It'll be a lot of fun. We've found some amazing talent in Mexico. You guys have done a great job coaching kids up. I think their knowledge, looking at from a global scale, like we recruit the globe, everywhere but America. So whether that's Canada, Japan, Europe, Mexico, South America, Australia, Africa, it doesn't really matter where kids come from for us. Um, you know, we're just, we're just kind of a place where you can come, grow, and go because we can't hold you forever. So hopefully, when they come here to us, they grow with us, and then they go on to play for you guys or for whoever they go to play for, and they're just great representation of Mexico, us, and just your culture in general. So we've had found a lot of good players. I think we got 4 or 5 Mexican players coming in for next season. Really excited about them. A quarterback, a couple of linemen, a running back, a receiver or two. So we got quite a few guys coming in. So we're really excited to get back to Mexico. And do some really cool things, but also doing things like this right here. We actually have 2 of our former students going to play in Mexico. So we don't just want to take, we also want to deliver back to you. If there's a Spanish or a Mexican player that you guys like, please come recruit them. Like, help us. You know, you guys play great football in Mexico. Like, it's honestly, in my opinion, outside of the NCAA, like certain levels of the NCAA, I think you guys are probably better than Canada. I think you guys are right up there with Japan. You're better than pretty much everywhere in Europe, being honest. So Mexico plays great ball. You got great coaches. You got great football in general. And I'm honestly, it's pretty impressive what you guys have accomplished. And it's just a testament to the hard work that you guys as coaches put in.
Thank you very much about that. We appreciate that because, yeah, I mean, I think that Mexico have a very good, talented people, good, very talented athletes. But
Yes.
I mean, the real problem here in Mexico is the support. Is that not all the universities that play in the highest level of football in Mexico, they have the opportunity to, to be a real student and also to have a development in their careers, in their football careers. For example, in Burros Blancos, the only one that could have this opportunity, it was um, Chacon, Abraham Chacon, that it's
Yeah.
a player that plays a pro, and after that he went to Europe, and right now he's playing with the Lions there. So
Yeah. I
it's
mean,
a proof that we have very good talented people.
oh yeah, I mean, I've seen a lot of the talent as far as even I mean, there's been Mexican players make it to the NFL, right? So there's
Mhm.
definitely talent. Sometimes just getting them in front of the right eyes.
Exactly. Exactly. I had the chance.
Mhm.
So
Get the
yeah.
opportunity, but yep. Well, all right. Well, thank you guys. Again, I'm available. Let me know if there's ever anything I can do, if there's ever any questions. I know over the next couple of weeks you'll speak with Coach Hagan, who's our head coach, Chase, who's our defensive coordinator, and Clay, our offensive coordinator. They're all three going to be available. I'm sure there'll be some similar phrases that they use just because it's ingrained in our heads. Like it's what Coach Hagan preaches day in and day out. And I may say it more than them because I sit with our offices are together. So I sit with him every day. So I hear
Mhm.
a lot of it, but it's this Coach Hagan he's coached for 40 years. He spent 12 years in the NFL. He spent 30 years in the NCAA. So it's a guy that's been around some great coaches. And, you know, you don't get to that level without knowing football and knowing how to run a team and an organization. So hopefully you guys will get something out of that. And then Chase is an excellent football mind, excellent recruiter. I think something you guys should dive into with both Chase and Clay is just from a recruiting standpoint, from a talent evaluation standpoint, they're going to have different viewpoints because Chase is very defensive line, offensive line. He looks a lot at that, whereas Clay is a quarterback, so he's looking more at the outside picture, whereas Chase is in the box. And so evaluating talent, things of that nature would be a really cool thing to also chat with them about.
Thank you. Just let me say something in Spanish for the
Uh,
people. Ok,
uh,
bueno, pues muchísimas gracias. Le agradecemos a Chris precisamente su presencia y justo como él extiende la invitación hacia todos nosotros para que formemos parte precisamente de esta serie de conferencias que se van a estar dando las próximas semanas o los miércoles a la misma hora, a las 11 de la mañana, Ciudad de México, por parte pues justo de la International Federation of Sports Nutrition, que pues somos los que estuvimos tratando o contactando precisamente con Chris para poder traerles estas clases, estos cursos, estas conferencias, para que pues justamente nos compartan un poquito de la información que que ellos tienen, ¿no? Todo este conocimiento y justo como decía Chris, toda esta parte de expertise, experiencia que los coaches tienen y que pues justo, ¿no? Para nosotros como profesionales de la salud y justamente entrenadores de este deporte que tanto amamos, que tanto queremos, pues obviamente nos va a llevar a otro nivel, porque pues justo esta capacitación, este tipo de clases realmente nos guía, nos proporciona todo este tipo de tips que pues ellos tienen, ¿no? Desarrollado obviamente de su experiencia profesional y como lo decía Chris, al final de cuentas tienen, pues sí, o sea, han sido coaches de los niveles más altos de fútbol en Estados Unidos y pues por algo están en esas posiciones, ¿no? Entonces, les hacemos la invitación a que se suscriban a a la federación también para que pues tengan otros tipos de cursos acerca de la nutrición deportiva, entrenamiento físico y pues toda la parte de salud. ¿Sale? Nuevamente les dejamos los números de contacto. Mi personal es 5569698612 y ahí se pueden estar contactando con nosotros para pues más información de este tipo y pues también si queremos contactar con Chris, pues directamente con él. ¿Sale? Pues les deseo un excelente día y pues muchísimas gracias. Que tengan un muy buena tarde. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Chris, and have a great day. Thank you again for all the experience, all the information that you shared with us today. It was amazing. Thank you.
Thank you guys. We'll see you. Bye bye.
See you. Have a great day.